Let's get cracking. What's up, Fin fans? So, if you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Jarvis Landry's new contract with the Cleveland Browns. Man, oh man. I remember when he got traded, I was on the fence about it because I love Jarvis Landry. I think he's a great player. But then I was like, he's asking too much money for the type of position he plays. And then I see the contract he signs with the Cleveland Browns. And I'm like, holy sh... Again, I'm going to reiterate this a lot through the video. I love Jarvis Landry. I wish he would have stayed with the Dolphins. Not for the money that the Cleveland Browns gave him. And this is the reason why they tagged and sent him to Cleveland. Because if they didn't tag and send him, then he would have went out there and made this contract. So then the Dolphins wouldn't have had a chance to get some type of compensation for Jarvis Landry. So that's why a lot of people need to realize that. So let's talk about the contract. 5 years, $75.5 million, $47 million guaranteed, equals out to $15 million a year. His quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, probably it's going to be a starting quarterback, makes $16 million a year. That's fair. That's here nor there, because people could say Tyrod Taylor sucks. He whipped the shit out of the Dolphins every time he plays them. But anyway, I'm going to compare him to some wide receivers right now, and you can tell me if I'm being ridiculous or not. But here we go. This wide receiver, his name is Mike Evans. Plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was drafted the same year as Jarvis Landry. He was drafted in the first round. Jarvis Landry was drafted in the second. This is the second round. This is the first round. There's differences. Let's break down stats. So Mike Evans, I got my computer over here. I'm breaking down stats. Mike Evans in 2014 had 1,000 yards receiving, rookie year, lit it up. 2015, 1,200 yards receiving, lit it up. 2016, 1,300 yards receiving, lit it. I'm gonna throw up. Last year, only 1,000 yards. He sucked. Get rid of him. I'm joking. How much is he making? $55. That's it. They were like, here, go buy yourself a video game. $55 million guaranteed. He's $8 million over Jarvis Landry. And you might be saying to yourself, hey, Doug, fuck you. No, you're like, hey, Doug, but Jarvis Landry had 200-yard reception years. So what do you know, you stupid bitch? And then I say to that, why you gotta hurt me? Mike Evans didn't have 100 reception year. Got close. 2016, he got 96. So what the fuck am I talking about? Let's talk about averages. Average yards per catch. 15, 16, 13, 14. Jarvis Landry. Let's talk about him. 9, 10, 12, 8. Do you think these contracts are equal? They're obviously not, because Mike Evans makes more. So, what the fuck am I talking about, right? Go, Doug, be more critical with your criticisms. What? So let's go, if you want me to be more critical with my criticisms, let's go to a wide receiver that has the same guaranteed money as Jarvis Landry. Mind you, this contract's old. I think he signed this contract back in 2013, 2014, when Jarvis Landry was signed. So let's not be a dumb bitch. This wide receiver, I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. I'm not going to tell you who it is until I tell you all the stats, but I think you know who it is. I think you know. This wide receiver in 2014, the year Jarvis Landry was drafted, at 100 receptions for 1,500, almost 1,600 yards. 2015, he had 136 catches for 1,800 yards. This dude's a beast. You know who this is. In 2016, 83 catches for 1,400 yards. In 2017, he had 88 catches for 1,400 yards. His averages per catch is ridiculous. 15, 13, 17, 16. He's ridiculous. His longs are ridiculous. This man's name, drumroll, Julio Jones. Jarvis Landry has the same guaranteed. Jarvis Landry has the same guaranteed money in his contract that Julio Jones signed. Again, this is outdated because recently wide receivers are signing new contracts that are quite pricey. So he's obviously going to get a new contract, especially if he sees that Jarvis Landry is making the same money as him and he's 100% better than Jarvis Landry. Again, I love Jarvis Landry. I wish Jarvis Landry stayed with the Dolphins. Not for this contract. I'm very happy the Dolphins traded his ass, because if they paid him this amount of money, because he is a slot receiver. I'm going to do this right now for you guys. I'm going to go in depth and I'm going to break down Jarvis Landry's numbers. Rookie year, he had 84 catches for 758 yards. You're like, well, Doug, it's a rookie year. Stop being a bitch. Okay, sorry, I'm a bitch. His second year had 110 catches. That's when people were like, this dude's legit, for 1,157 yards. That's when we were like, we got something here. 2016, 94 catches for 1136. He was doing great until Tannehill got hurt. And then last year he was playing with friggin' Jay Cutler, and he got 112 catches for 987 yards. A lot of people will say, well, look at the quarterback he played with. Okay, do you want me to pull up DeAndre Hopkins' numbers? I will. DeAndre Hopkins played with shitty quarterbacks. I don't care if you're a Texans fan, if you're not a Texans fan, you can agree. DeAndre Hopkins played with shitty quarterbacks. He has had one bad year, and that was the year he got hurt. He had 954 yards receiving. Other than that, they were all over 1,200 yards. He had 100 catch season, and all of his averages are over 12 yards a catch. Jarvis Landry's average are not. He had but his yards, Jarvis Landry's yards per game are 61 last year, 71 the year before, 72 the year before, and his rookie is 47. Again, I love Jarvis Landry. I wish he stayed with the team, but not for this contract. If you could tell from his stats, the type of receiver he is. He should not be top 5 paid receiver, and that's where he is right now. The reason he is a top 5 paid receiver is because of the team he went to. So, in a nutshell, I think Jarvis... Do I think Jarvis Landry is going to have the same year he's had for the past 3-4 years? Yes. I think in Cleveland he's going to still be extremely successful, especially with Tyrod Taylor, a quarterback who can get out of the pocket, give more time and let Jarvis do his things. Jarvis can get open. That's not his downfall. He has no real downfall, except for the fact that he's not as fast and he's short, aka he's a slot receiver. So with Tyrod, I think he will have 1,000-yard season. I think he'll have, if not 100, close to 100 receptions. Will he have more touchdowns? Because that's another thing. 5 his rookie, 4 and 4 the last 2 years, and then he had 9. He had a big year last year. You don't pay a wide receiver this much money when you have another wide receiver who's got 11 and 13 receiving touchdowns, making a little bit more, But do I think Jarvis is going to have a good year? Yes, I do think Jarvis is going to have a good year. Will the Cleveland Browns have a great year? Yeah. They got talent. They just got to stop being the Cleveland fucking Browns. Shit! Landry's going to have Gordon on the other side. He has Njoku, the tight end. They're going to draft the Penn State running back with the 4th pick. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. That's what I think about Jarvis Landry's contract. Too expensive. Would I have liked him to stay with the Dolphins? Yes. Am I glad he didn't with this contract? Yes. Because if the Dolphins paid him this much, for a fact we would all be pissed. 2 other things I want to talk about today. I'm going to end this video and... Second thing I want to talk about is Kenny Vaccaro. He's in the building. He's visiting the Dolphins. I like this move. The reason he's here and the reason the Dolphins are so intrigued with him is because he can cover. He's a good cover safety. Supposedly they're only going to offer him a 1-year contract, kind of like what they did with McDonald. Hopefully they don't give him an extension before he actually pays like they did with McDonald. Hopefully that happens, and I hope they do that, and then they take McDonald and put him at linebacker. I keep pushing for that. Omar Kelly keeps pushing for that. It's a great idea. Omar Kelly came up with it. Great idea. And the final thing I want to talk about is last year in the draft, I was watching with my buddy. He's a huge Eagles fan. Congratulations to the Eagles. And they took the defensive end I wanted. I was very pissed. So Charles Harris goes to the Dolphins, and Reuben Foster was still on the board for a lot of teams when this happened. And I remember reading a ton of Dolphins fans being pissed that they didn't take Reuben Foster. I recently just saw a retweet of a bunch of Giants fans tweeting that they were super pissed that the Giants didn't take Reuben Foster, and then unfortunately he gets arrested, and it's just a very bad situation right now. So a lot of these teams look smart that they didn't take him because he's having a lot of off-the-field issues. I hope everything goes well with him. I hope he gets his life back together, and I hope he continues to play football, but only time will tell. But in hindsight, it makes the Dolphins look really smart that they didn't take Reuben Foster. But anyway, just want to say I greatly appreciate you guys commenting on my videos. If you notice, I'm answering you guys right back. If you'd like me to do a Q&A video, get this video to 10 likes, and I will do a Q&A video where you guys just ask me questions. Go to my Twitter, which is DouglieDoWrong. Tweet me out questions that you would like me to answer about the Dolphins, my feeling about certain things with the Dolphins, and I'll do a video. Tag you guys. If you want me to promote your channel, comment below. Say, hey, answer this question, promote my channel. I'll do it. But thank you guys so much for subscribing. I just broke 100 subscribers, so now I'm officially youtube.com/DouglieDoWrong. Hit the like button. Like I said, if you get to 10 likes, I'll do a Q&A. Just go to my Twitter, which is DouglieDoWrong. I'll put it right here. Ask me questions, or ask me questions below. I'll answer them. They could be anything related. Also, go to my other channel, youtube.com/BitBoys. We play video games Monday through Friday. It's hilarious. It's different than this, but I think you guys will enjoy it. And other than that, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys real soon. Draft's coming up, 2 weeks. It's going to be fun. I got some stuff planned for you guys. And that's it. Fins up! Out some of the quarterback rumors, aka Baker Mayfield rumors, aka now it's Josh Rosen rumors. Let's talk about that first. And then I'll talk about who I want the Dolphins to draft possibly in the first round. So a lot of people are saying that the Dolphins are going to trade up